I'm Jakar.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm Jakar's mother. How you doing? I had got a phone call saying that Jakar had been shot. I was actually in Houston at the time. I didn't believe it at first until I talked to the EMT man. And I thought that he had, it was just like a straight through the shoulder thing and back, because that's what he said, looked like he got shot in the shoulder. So I had it in my head, okay, I'm going to call my sister and I'm going to call my mama to go to the hospital until I can make it back from Houston. On my way from Houston, my little sister called me, and her best friend answered the phone. And she was just screaming and hollering. And I was like, well, what's the matter? And she said that they had to rush him to surgery. And so I really didn't want to hear too much because I was in Houston and I had to drive. And I was just a nervous wreck at that point. I didn't know what to think.
I thought it was a dream in the ambulance. Thought it was all a dream. And turns out it really wasn't.
Dr. Parker's did his surgery. He real good. Dr. Parker's and Cavalspar, they was real good. They were straightforward and everything. I loved them, and all his nurses and everything. They told me exactly what it was and how severe it was and everything that was wrong, and they gave me good knowledge of what was going on.
They was there for me when I felt pain and when I was hungry and thirsty. They would bring me stuff. They'd bring my medicine, drinks, and food.
After they got him situated and everything in ICU, it was scary to see him on a ventilator and stuff like that. But the nurses in ICU was great. Like, they actually had a stool outside of his window and a computer, and they sat there like hawks and watched. They never left the window. It was every single nurse from the 7A to 7P nurse, they sat at the window. 7P to 7A nurses, they all sat at that window and they watched them all day, all night.
Nurses and doctors did good.
I was scared. I was really scared. But Dr. Parker's made sure that I understood that he was going to be okay.
He told me don't be around guns, that's dangerous. And if I see somebody with a gun, tell.
Even after the surgery and being on the ventilator, just, I guess, seeing him on the ventilator for them 2-3 days is until I talked to Dr. Parker's, like, the next day he came in and he made it real clear that he was going to be okay and he only on the ventilator so he won't have to exert his lungs. They wanted his lungs to start the healing process on its own without him having to try to breathe and, stress him out and stuff like that. So every morning afterwards, they did an x-ray to make sure that it was nothing in the lungs, like pneumonia. We was at CHRISTUS for like a week. His recovery process is 2 to 3 months. I can call him at any time and say, if he needs something, if I'm concerned about something. They real helpful still. They very accessible and easy to get in touch with. If I can recommend them to someone, I would. They was great. I was really, really pleased with their care. I'm so serious. I loved them. I really did. And I was very thankful for everybody and everything they done. They didn't make us feel like patients, like they was concerned. And I guess that's what really made me feel good, is because I know they cared. And my baby was just 12 years old, so a lot of people can relate because a lot of people have kids.
I'll tell them thank you. Thank you. I'll hug them. I'll definitely give them a hug. Tell them thank you.
Seeing him have to go through it was hard. It was really hard. It was scary. It was stressful. He real spunky and real silly, and not seeing him spunky and silly made me hurt. It was hurtful. But I was glad because I had a good team of doctors and nurses behind my back.
I tell them niggas to go to CHRISTUS.